Welcome to How Preschool Teachers Do It.
I'm Cynthia.
I'm Alison.
And we have a combined 55 years of experience working with children, families, and experts in early education.
We are not random influencers.
No, we are not. Whether you are new or have been our podcast peeps since 2018, we are thrilled you found us. Welcome back, preschool peeps.
Hi, peeps.
We're excited because we're having lunch after this.
I was just thinking the last episode when we said post-production, that lunch is
post-production. Yeah.
And that's why I was trying not to laugh when you started the recording.
We wanted to record this one more episode.
Yes. Yeah.
So welcome back, preschool peeps. And this is the last episode in which we will shout out a place for a little while anyway.
For a little while. I think we'll go back to it. I kind of like going back to it.
Yeah. Instead, what we're going to do for a little while is shout out the first name only, of people who subscribe to my Substack account for free.
For free.
Gotta love free.
Yeah.
Nothing better than free.
My friend at work says, if it is free, it is for me.
Well, tell her to subscribe and maybe we'll shout out her name.
She says this all the time when there's like lunch or something. She goes, if it's free, it's for me.
There you go.
All the time.
There you go. We're going to come up with a little gimmick like Romper Room used to use to shout out names.
Yeah.
We'll come up with something.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
So please do subscribe. It is free. And there are articles, early releases of all these episodes. What else is on there? A chat feature, insights about me. Honestly, I process my life through writing, journals
like
there.
A blog.
Yeah, kind of like a blog.
Yeah.
Substack's great because it's a combination of social media, blog, podcast, everything.
Yeah.
Is it like in one place? So you would go to substack.com/the Cynthia Tarabush. Check it out. And you can also find that link on our website, howpreschoolteachersdoit.com. But now, big drum roll.
The last shout out for a little while.
Yeah.
In this format. Goes to India. So hello, everybody in India. And also goes to Jackson, Mississippi.
I cannot think of Mississippi without spelling it in my head because of what they made us do when we were children.
When we were kids, because it was so important.
MISSISSIPP.
Yeah.
I just do it rhythmically.
Time. Yeah.
Rhythmically in my head. I'm sorry, people in Mississippi, if that annoys you. It might.
I know. But they did drill. That was something they actually drilled
it here in New York, New Jersey.
And I don't quite understand why.
It was a drill.
It was a drill.
I don't know. They liked it.
Yeah.
I can't say why.
I don't know.
So today we're going to talk about something related to children's behavior and some of the frustrations that classroom staff and maybe families have when children are exhibiting behavior that challenges us.
Yeah.
Right? And whenever we say challenging behavior, that's what I mean.
Yes.
It challenges us. The child is not challenging. We don't label children. The child is not challenged. The child's behavior isn't even challenging. It's challenging me.
Challenging me.
It's just their way of expressing whatever they're struggling with.
Right.
Behavior is always communication, and we have to acknowledge that. And Alison, weren't you the one who brought this up originally? You were like...
Well, because in my school, we hear two things when there is challenging behavior in the classroom, and it's usually from administration. It's like, have you tried building a relationship with the child? In which I say, what do you think I've been doing for the last 6 months?
If I'm not trying to build a relationship with the children in the room, I don't know what I'm doing.
What do you think my whole job is? Like, what do you think I've been doing? Yes, I've built a relationship. And then you get the next question. Well, maybe it's something in your environment. We're going to come in and reevaluate your entire classroom environment. And if we think that the classroom environment is good enough, then it clearly is on you. Not, and I'm like, but some children need more than that.
So evaluating the environment is totally legitimate when we're having behavioral things happen in the classroom, because sometimes it is the environment.
Sometimes. And then sometimes it's also not.
Sometimes not.
Right, yeah.
And sometimes it is someone who hasn't established a relationship with the children.
Sometimes, yeah.
We're not just there to teach alphabet and numbers. We're there to establish relationship.
Right.
And if establishing relationship with young children is not your thing, then that's going to be an issue.
Correct.
We have to work to establish relationship, and that is legitimate. However, environment and relationship are only the first two steps of a multi-tiered process.
Yes.
So there is something that a lot of people in early education know about, but not everyone and not all families.
Right.
And it's called the pyramid model.
Yes.
Pyramid model is very big right now, and it is because it is evidence-based.
Right.
It is a framework that helps to promote social emotional development.
Right.
Right. It looks like a pyramid when you look at it visually.
Yes.
Again, maybe I'll put this out
I would
places.
put it out there, 'cause
Let me
sometimes
write
I
it
think if you're
down
not
like I did in the
familiar,
last episode.
It might be hard to visualize.
Actually, 2 episodes ago, I wrote down something I was going to share, and I'm going to share that visually, probably both on Substack and the website in some way. Not at the same time.
Good visual helps. Yeah.
But if you go now, you'll find it.
Yeah.
Posted a while ago. So pyramid model is represented by a pyramid, and it is a multi-tiered system, and it also promotes behavioral competence, so social emotional development and the ability to react to your feelings and adjust your behavior in appropriate ways in the setting that you're in, or make behavioral decisions appropriate ways in the setting that you're in.
Yeah.
Environment and relationship, that's the first tier, isn't it?
Well, I think, you have your foundational tier.
Oh,
there,
the foundation is actually
hiring
the workforce.
the effective workforce, which I think we just established when we said, if you don't want to build a relationship with the child, then maybe you're in the wrong workplace.
Correct.
The wrong field of work. So that's the foundation. And then right after that is building a relationship, supportive environments. Those are the next 2 tiers. So those are like your foundational tiers.
Okay, so tier 1, we have to hire people who are relationship builders and who enjoy building relationships with young children.
Yeah.
Second tier, relationships.
Like build the relationship.
We have to be nurturing
Yes.
and responsive to the children.
Yes.
Next tier, environment. Well, actually, that's part of the same tier.
Because it's like
Relationship
together,
and environment are grouped together.
Yes.
So the first tier is really supporting the relationship and having a high quality environment.
Right.
Because the environment itself can support behavior that we don't want. Like
it can.
Like if your furniture is all around the perimeter of the room,
Right.
you have
and
runways, and so children are going to run,
there.
and
Yes.
that sort of thing. So we have to make sure workforce good, foundation. Tier 1, environments and relationship. But folks, there are 2 tiers past that.
Yes.
So if the adults you're working diligently to set up this relationship, whether they're your children or someone else's, you have the sort of environment where they know, oh my gosh, if you make a mistake, all we're going to do is help you.
We're just going to help you.
We're not going to embarrass you. We're not going to humiliate you. We're not going to yell at you. We're not going to we're not going to punish. We may have consequences, but they're not punishment. They're just, here's what happens when that happens. Right?
Yeah.
The natural or logical consequence.
Right.
The children know they're safe
Yes.
with us.
Yes.
2 tiers are past that.
Right.
The next tier is for children who need targeted social emotional support. It can look like participating in playgroups.
Yes.
Where the people who run the playgroups are educated in developmental delays or children who may be somewhere behind the expectations for their age in their social emotional development. What else can it look like?
I think it could look like one-on-one time with a teacher sometimes to learn how to, like, not just one-on-one time. I think maybe a small group,
or someone who pushes into the classroom or pulls out,
in or pull out, to help with those social emotional supports. Right.
People can also push in at home.
Yes.
Or pull out, like maybe early intervention for children under the age of 3. You have an early interventionist who comes to help the child.
Yes.
For children over the age of 3, it runs through school districts.
Yes.
But there may be some sort of specialist who comes and that's called push in when they come to you.
When they come in and they stay in, or they'll
pull out is when they take you out of takes the child out of the environment to work with them.
Yes.
So it can look like special services that a child receives, but it can also look like special support a family or teacher receives. Right. Sometimes we need the specialized support to know what strategies to use.
I think sometimes, like at my school, they'll form like maybe an action plan, and here's what you as the teacher and your aide could do to help this child within your classroom. And it's like maybe these kind of strategies to use. We're going to maybe really try to get this child to play or learn how to enter a group on his own. And the, you know, through the action plan, they give you these strategies to do and the steps to go about doing it.
Correct.
Because sometimes me as a teacher, hey, I built the relationship, I have the environment, I've tried this, and this. It did not work. I need just one step more. And sometimes it's the guidance counselor that will give you something more. It's just something a little bit more that child needs in your classroom to support them in that environment.
In our state, in New Jersey, we have an initiative called CEFI, Social Emotional Formation Initiative. People from CEFI will observe children and give us targeted social emotional support for working with them and help the children.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. So sometimes it's the environment and the relationship, but sometimes we have to reach out to organizations like CEFI or specialists of some kind for their help and their support and their advice. There's another level in this pyramid, folks, that even goes beyond that.
Right.
And that is when there's intensive intervention.
Yeah.
So can you think of an example of intensive intervention?
I think that's maybe when maybe the child needs to be evaluated for different kinds of services.
And
at
schools.
At school or a different school.
Different school, I think of.
Maybe they do need a different classroom environment within your school, right? Like they just need a little bit more than the in-classroom support that's in tier 2.
I also think, and I could be wrong here, you all can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I think intensive intervention includes having an aide assigned to that one child.
One child.
In the classroom.
Yes, that's true.
Right?
Yeah. But I think to get to that point where they're assigned a one-on-one is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think you need to be my school, you need to be evaluated first.
Right.
You have to go through the child study team, get evaluated. That's a very long process sometimes. And then they decide, yes, this child would benefit from a one-on-one.
Right.
Within the same classroom. This child would benefit from being removed from this classroom and put into a smaller group, a smaller classroom. You know, this child would benefit from being pulled out for these services more so. So but to get to that point at my school, you have to be evaluated through child study teams.
I just think people in positions of leadership and families need to recognize when we've tried everything in this relationship, we've tried everything in this environment, and now I need more help. There's nothing wrong with asking for more help. I want to put this sort of in an adult framework.
Yeah.
Ready? Here's my adult framework for these levels. When we have some sort of struggle, maybe an emotional mental health struggle, sometimes the relationships we have with people, that's all we need.
Right.
Sometimes when I'm upset about something, like I'll reach out to friends or family and people I'm close to. Yeah. I'll talk to my husband about it incessantly, by the way.
Right, yeah. Sometimes you
because
just need to vent.
that relationship really gives me a good foundation for stabilizing my emotions. Right. Sometimes it's the environment. Sometimes I realize I need to go on vacation. I need to get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
And that going away resets my brain.
Right.
So it could be the environment. You need a different environment to reset. It could be as much as visiting friends or going out for dinner. It doesn't have to be going away. I need a change. I need to get out of here. I'm going to go to a store and walk around.
Right.
So it can be the environment will help you. It can be the relationships will help you. If those two things are not helping you and you're still struggling with your emotions, you should go for the next part of the pyramid, which is targeted social emotional support, which could be a mental health professional, a social worker who's qualified, a coach who's qualified.
Yeah. Who's qualified?
They have to be qualified.
They have to be qualified.
Coaches are very unregulated.
Yes.
Please make sure they're qualified.
Yes.
But you go to someone like a therapist for social emotional support.
Right.
You're heading up that pyramid.
Right.
If that doesn't work and you are still in a really bad state, you may have to go for more intensive intervention, like some place where you go and stay for a while. Some kind of group thing.
Right. Yes.
And folks, there's nothing wrong with any of that. And I think we have to recognize that sometimes we need to go beyond the environment and the relationship.
Yeah.
We just need to reach beyond it in order to help or be helped.
Yes. Yes.
I really hope that if those of you who are feeling a little like, oh my gosh, stop talking to me about the environment and the relationship, I'm doing the best I can.
Yes.
Can go and say, I think we need to move up this pyramid model that's out there.
Yes.
Right? I think we need to move up. There's a website from the National Center for Pyramid Model Innovations.
Yes.
And the web address is actually challengingbehavior.org.
Yeah.
Go there. There's lots of information about this model that you can teach to people.
There's also a lot of really good resources on that website.
Yeah, there are great resources on that website.
A lot of really good resources. Stuff you can share with parents, stuff that you can read yourself. I mean,
that's where like if you've heard of from early childhood preschool programs, Tucker the Turtle.
Tucker the Turtle
comes from
or for in my classroom, Super Friends.
Yeah. comes from there. Comes from there.
Yeah.
There's just great stuff there.
Yeah.
So please do take a look at that and advocate.
Yeah.
Because when we advocate, when we as educators, for example, advocate for ourselves and say, I think we need to move up this pyramid model, we are actually advocating for the children and the families. You're not only advocating for yourself. And it's part of our responsibilities to advocate for everybody as a professional, part of our professional characteristics.
Yeah.
Okay. This was
good. Yeah.
Well, we said that last time. We always think it's good.
They're all good, guys. They're
Maybe.
Okay.
Next time, a couple of things are going to happen. Our next episode, or somewhere abouts there, is going to be a new Circle Back episode.
Yay.
What's a Circle Back, you're asking?
Oh, you're asking?
Go back a few episodes and listen to our Circle Back, and you'll find out.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to start shouting out first names only of people who have subscribed to Substack.
Yes.
So please go do that. You won't be sorry, and it's free.
It's free.
And it lands in your email. You don't even have to go to the website again.
Yeah.
Everything that I put on there lands in your email.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget, you can also reach out to us through Facebook and our website, howpreschoolteachersdoit.com.
Right.
And we will catch you next time.
Bye, peeps.
Bye, peeps.